Okay. Right. Hello, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War Vangheist's Revenge, where we're playing through as the Vangheist faction mod, from a mod called Vangheist Revenge by Mixu. So yes, last time, well, we were sailing around the oceans, being a terror among the seven seas, or however many seas there are in, Warhammer. We had also actually recruited another lord. Pardon me. I was having some biscuits and now they're all stuck in my teeth. Yes, we have Dren Grundadrak. I'm sorry, you have to know about that. It's disgusting. Some tea will hopefully deal with that. So yes, Dreng Grundadrak, who is a cursed ghostly slayer, who is another one of our legendary lords, who is also immortal. So if he dies, he will come back in a few turns, which is pretty cool. And we had a look at all his skills, and I look forward to leveling him up, because he has two paths to choose from. One where he gets more angry against, you know, the usual evil races, the greenskins, the Skaven, and the Dark Elves. Or he can abandon his faith and he can go more angry against humans, dwarves, and the High Elves, which is what I think we'll do, because it's more tragic and, you know, we're cursed and all that. So also because the Order races tend to be the larger threat during the campaign and not the evil ones. I mean, the greenskins, they might be defeated by the time we get up to be able to get that. He also has this, which is quite nice. So he's going to be a very good melee combatant. He's also got 2 ammunition. As I said last time, I assume that's him throwing satchel charges, like the Ironbreaker units do. He can get another throw of it. He has an ability somewhere which increases his, this one, ammunition by 50%, so he gets 1 more shot. Also, actually, come to think of it, since he's got ammunition, that means that we could use the gunnery white on him and replenish his ammunition to give him more of it. I haven't even seen what it is yet, though, so we'll have to see how useful it is. I don't particularly like the satchel charges for the Ironbreakers, because it's awkward. Because they throw them before they're involved in melee, so I feel like they lose their defensive formation when they throw the satchel charges. Okay. Hello. Welcome. So also we had just started a new turn, so we have a slot in here, and that's for a vampire fleet captain who is wandering around over here, having created a pirate cove in Marienburg. Got Mary Vol. Let's get fleet-footed again. For Jimbo Nut, we'll get Pyromaniac. Sure. Replaces the bomb throw with Pyromaniac. I think okay, so they have an ability called Bomb Throw to begin with, and then we upgraded it to Cackle Fruit, which powerful explosion, and it minuses 48% speed. Oh, this gives him a different ability? Yeah, it doesn't override Cackle Fruit, so we can get both of them. This one is a damaged combatants and powerful explosion. Okay, so we'll get that. And on Andine's, we'll get Wind of Death would be nice, however, because it does magical damage, it might end up doing more damage against us. Because all of our ethereal units. Oh, whatever. And Vangheist didn't go up a level. Have research to do also. What did we get last? We got gunnery crews. Right. Missile damage plus 5% for zombie pirate gunnery mobs. I want to get range, stolen ordnance, magazine, more ammunition. Oh, that's for the artillery units. We don't have any of those yet. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, get percussion caps, whatever. Okay, so where should we plunder next? Should we attack Breton? Breton doesn't have that much of a garrison. It might be free for the taken, lads. How far can Grundadrak move? Not as far as Vangheist. Nope. Vangheist, you're going to have to not move quite as far. So that Gundadrak, or just Drang, I'll just call him Drang, will be able to keep up. It's apparently he's also taken damage. Oh, maybe because he was in the Shifting Isles? I don't know. Okay, there we go. I don't want to get those. That will take 2 turns. And I don't really want to wait around for... Do I want to wait around for 2 turns? We have to replenish our units here anyway. We had to fight off some Skaven pirates and they rather sapped our strength. So... because they were quite powerful compared to my fleet. We beat them, and it wasn't too difficult. But, okay, move down here. I want to see what Carcassonne is like. Cassian, Daith, Durthu, Slagger Beard Burner. Yep, that's really all that I'm doing. All that we're doing. We have no territories to claim to call our own. We can take them, but I had one, but it was lost, and I've basically been sailing around anyway because we're pirates and we raid and we pillage and murder and all that. So. Keeping to the theme. Army moves in. A branch wraith. Is Paravon at war with the Wood Elves? Oh, maggots moving around. Turk, embedded in Slaggerbeer Burden's army. So yes, as I've mentioned, but as always with my playthroughs, I have a variety of mods active at the moment. I won't go through them all because there's quite a number of them. Not as many as some people have, though. But mostly mods which add extra units to some factions, makes the banners look a bit nicer. Oh, what else is there? Get some more variety to how the units look for some factions. The Bretonnians are active at the moment. There's also Skaven. There might be Dwarves. Anyway. And at the moment I'm just showing off this particular mod which allows us to play as, or adds, Vangheist and the Shade Wraith as a faction to play as. We are a cursed ghostly pirate and we're under the control of Count Noctilus. We are a vassal to the Dreadfleet here. which means that we don't have much autonomy. We can go around and attack and build up our fleet and sail the seven seas, but we cannot... we can't enter diplomacy with other factions on our own. Like, some of them, like, we can sort of try, but we can only do payments. We can't actually, like, declare peace on someone. We can't declare war on someone. We're at the mercy at which factions the Dread Fleet go to war with. This is because Vangheist as a character is under the control of Count Noctilus. So it makes sense. And I don't think I can actually declare... Would I be able to attack and declare war on a faction which we're not at war with? No, we are not. You cannot attack this faction without your master's approval. So, yes. I think if we get attacked by any other factions, the Dread Fleet will get dragged in as well. I'm not actually sure on that. Like, if the Empire declares war on us, whether they will declare war on our parent faction or not as well. So, hang around for a bit, level up your fleet, get a few more zombies, and the major draw for this faction is that Vangheist fleet is made up of ghostly zombie pirates. So we have an army of ethereal units, which is quite nice, and looks very cool too. We don't have to, we could actually build an army of normal zombies and normal vampire coast units, but I'm sticking to the theme, at least with Vangheist. The other lords don't appear to actually get the ghostly units, but they do have Drong, as I'm building at the moment, gets the zombie gunners and also the bomb throwers earlier than you would normally get. So I'm making an army out of those. We also have another lord, eventually, which is a Strigoi, and he will allow us to get crypt ghouls and crypt horrors. We have a fighter mage, which I don't know what she will provide, and we also have a gunner unit as a lord, which I don't know what he will provide, if any real difference. So we'll have to see when we get them. That is the Fey Enchantress. Her army is pathetic. Grail Guardians have magical attacks. The Blessed Field Trebuchet has magical attacks. She has magical attacks. Mr. the Lady. That's not very good. Well. Okay, because all of our units... most of our units are ethereal. We have 75% physical resistance. However, we have lower hit points to compensate for that. Which means that if we get hit by magical attacks, we're taking full damage. It's not blocked by the physical. Resistance, sorry. I'm probably playing up how big of an issue it is. But, because our units are weaker against it, not all of them though. Our vampires here are perfectly fine. And Dean's is not ethereal, neither is Jimbo Nut. And these aren't either. It's just these units with that spectral look, which are provided by this unique tree here on Vangheist's ship, the Shade Wraith. So we don't actually have the max level of it yet, which will provide us with some extra things. Oh, actually, the Shade Wraith enables lightning strike battles when reinforcements are present. So that's where we get it. Okay. Last time I was noting, I noticed that in Vangheist's skill tree, lightning strike is different, which gives siege attacker to Vangheist, as well as vanguard deployment for all the units in his army, which is very nice. But it doesn't give him the ability to actually perform a lightning strike. Which is if you're attacking two enemy armies, you perform a lightning strike and allows you to attack them one army at a time, or just attack one of the two, the army which you attacked first without the other army coming into the battle. But he actually gets that from an ability in the Shade Wraith. It might be a good idea to maybe change the name of it then. I don't know, because I thought it was actually normal until I saw the abilities once I'd taken it. I'm glad I took it. It's actually very nice, but maybe with a little note saying that normal lightning strike is in a building, is in the building. Anyway. So you go over here. I want you to join back up with the fleet.
Wait for dusk.
And we will just sit off the coast here. We should be able to deal with Breton pretty easily, especially with our siege attacker on Vangheist. We could just attack the settlement right out without having to build siege weapons. Though later on, if we get a lot of cannons, it shouldn't actually be too much of a problem because of Vampire Coast and their artillery would be quite good at attacking settlement. Though their artillery is really just the same as the Empire. They have cannons, mortars. Yeah. It might have been nice if they got light cannons. Who's this? Oh. Those purple winds of magic are strangely absent round these parts, marking the bindings that tie our troops to this world and our will tenuous at best. Or making the bindings that tie our troops to this world and our will tenuous at best. I'm a pirate. My reading comprehension is not very good. Should we wait for the winds to blow for more favourably for us, or press on regardless? Oh, it's this choice. Oh no, it's actually a different one. An eternity to wait or reckless advance. We can get more leadership, winds of magic, power reserve, and starting amount, and less campaign movement range. Or we can push on, which is lower leadership, lower winds of magic, but increased local recruitment capacity. And eternity to wait. Let us get the Shade Wraith level 3. Excellent. And we'll be able to get cannons from that. And mortars. And deck gunners. And gunnery mobs with hand cannons. Ugh. Oh, I didn't recruit more units for Dreng's army. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hello. The High Elves! Now, I was mentioning last time, I hope that the AI doesn't sort of mob us. When you play as the Beastman, sometimes the AI likes to sort of single-mindedly focus on you. And they send trains of armies after you across the map because they note you as, like, they consider you the biggest threat. But that means you can never really escape them. As soon as you make yourself apparent, the AI is just like, there you are, and starts hunting you down. When you hide, they're just sort of like, oh, well, okay, and they head back. But then it's a little silly. Howls of the Abyss. Middenland is in grave danger, engulfed by hordes of chaos who spill forth from the warp rift at the Brass Keep. Sea legs. If you can keep lunch down, yep. Head in there. Do I want to move one of you into Dreng's army? Because we have a lot of heroes here. I want to keep Andine's here. The vampire's lore is quite good because it will heal our units, and with less health, we actually benefit from it more. I would imagine. And we have more of his abilities to get. We can get the Eternal Curse, Tortured Souls, Cursed Guns, or Rotten Einrich's Disciples. Let's see. Where are these images from? The Eternal Curse. It's days like this that makes her glad to be a ghost. You agree with me, right? Right? Speed plus 12%. Melee defense +8, hit points +15%. That's just for Vangheist. Tortured Souls. Vangheist and his crew were promised great things by Von Zeich, however, the greed eventually got the better of them, and now they are cursed to haunt the seas for eternity. Weapon strength +15%. Ability refuse to die. I'm actually interested in what that is. And magic resistance 10%. Or Shade Wraith deckhand units, which would be nice. Magic defense or magic resistance on top of our physical resistance. Just make our army that much more tough. Our zombies lack armor of any kind. As a compromise because they've got 75% physical resistance across the board, so yes. Okay. First, guns. Imbued with the foulest proclamations of hate, the ethereal projectiles of the Shade Wraith's guns are a legend amongst the pirates of Sartosa. We get reload time reduction +12% for our ranged units, range +15%, and cursed ammunition. Again, I'm interested in knowing what that is. Or Rotten Einrich's Disciples. We can actually get all of these. When the Stormbreaker eventually returned to the Great Ocean, her captain's first mate, Rotten Einrich, had been transformed into a Mongol, a horrific ethereal creature that possesses an insatiable hunger and are malice personified. Einrich has since been taken fellow Mongols under his guidance, improving their melee prowess and increasing their chances of withstanding the horrors of battle. Physical resistance 10% for embedded Mongol haunters and Mongol units. +1 hero capacity for Mongols, recruitment duration -1 turn, and leadership +10. So, we don't actually have any Mongols. And is Rotten Einrich a character which we can actually get? Is he like a hero we can recruit? Or a lord? Because I don't think he's a lord we can get. I don't know. You wouldn't be able to have a Mongol lord because there's not the animations for it on the campaign map. I mean, there's heroes, but they don't have, like, raiding animation. They don't have, like, sieging a settlement animation. It'd be the same problem as Taurox, where he's moving around on the map fine, but when you tell him to raid, he goes into a T-pose. Which is fine. I'm not bothered by that too much, but I understand modders might not like it, because it looks a bit odd. Sure, where do we get the Ring of Von Zeich? 12. One more turn. A level. Sure, Tortured Souls, because I want to see what Refuse to Die is. So, Refuse to Die. Entities cannot die while ability is active. The surprising ability to hold back death despite some seriously heavy opposition. Wow, okay. It's just straight up invulnerability for 20 seconds. That's pretty damn good. Yeah. Can we use that multiple times per battle? Every 60 seconds we can do that. That's pretty good. Though it is per unit. And you have to, like, specifically activate it on the unit. I suppose you just, like, when they get into battle, then you use the ability on them, but I could see that being a bit fiddly and the full army stack having to go through. Though it's not on ranged units, it's only on the melee units. I don't know if you can, like, select all of them and then use an ability they all have at the same time. I don't know if the game allows you to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Recruit more troops. I'm liking the abilities and all that so far. They're very nice. They add a lot of flavor and unique gameplay mechanics to the faction. Wah, Crooked Moon Wah. Faction destroyed, Clan Nor. They were kicked out of Ulthuan up there. Yeah, there's the apparently someone's wielding the Sword of Cain. Oh! Estalia has aggressed against the Dread Fleet. Well, we can always choose to decline and break alliance Does that actually work? I don't think it does, because it's not lighting up, and I'm not going to try, because it's not thematically appropriate. We shouldn't have a choice in the matter. And we probably don't, but I'm just not going to test it to try out. Right. Okay, so Fandor's dead.
Never.
It's peasants. Things are going to get spooky. Oh, you've got another level. Oh. Go ashore. Go ashore.
Not this officer.
Well, get up there. There we go. So what's he actually armed with? He's got an axe. Okay. Okay, he's got a one-handed axe. It's odd that he looks more... It says he's a slayer. I'd expect him to have a two-handed axe like Ungrim, but he's got a one-handed axe, which is fine. He doesn't have a large mohawk like a slayer from the appearance. I wonder whether they could give him one. I don't know. I'm just wondering about it. Anyway. Does he have a hat? No, he's just bald. Okay. That reminds me of Warhammer Online. You could get... There was some... I think it was a pre-order bonus for something in the game. And, or for, maybe for purchasing the game. Yeah, well, pre-order bonus possibly for purchasing the game. And it gave you some extra hairstyles or details you could get for your characters. And one of them was, I think for the Slayers or for Dwarf units, you had like nails, which they had stuck in their head as like a nail mohawk instead of the normal mohawk, which the Slayers had. I don't really remember. I always played as a Chaos Warrior in that. I kind of miss the game. It was fun when there was a lot of people. But it became very routine. Everyone sort of had their time they would attack and all that. Dread Fleet is attacking Paravon. Okay. Abadar attacks Gulf of Fear. Abadar moved all the way over here. That was quick. Actually, that's a very restricted zone. Perfect cover. The flora found the air conceals our army completely, like a thick winter cloak of leaves and branches which shield our movements from the enemy. The unsuspecting foe will enjoy no warning before we strike. Ooh, ambush success chance plus 30% for 15 turns. Who knew that the flora around Bretonnia was particularly good for hiding in? You're still on the beach. We're gonna have to move you.
Blood and plunder.
Come on.
By the king's command.
There we go. Can you raid? There you go. Arr, grab all the booty you can, Yardies. Kiss of the Deep causes damage to combatants. Tide Call, denizens of the deep. Fog of the Damned. Fog of the Damned, that's pretty cool. Ghostly spooky zombies coming out in the fog. And we can actually recruit some more units here too, because we're on land now. There we go. So, yeah, there's a bit of a bug at the moment in the game where you can't recruit the undead units at sea. Which is a bit annoying. I don't know whether the modders are able to fix that, or will they have to wait for Creative Assembly to patch it. Next DLC will probably be coming out in a few months. We haven't heard anything about it yet, but I'm pretty sure there's another one. Is there anything else? I saw a map made by someone for the GCCM faction, GCCM group, which was of Kislev, which is nice to see. I don't know whether it was actually a siege map for Kislev, because it was like a arena battle map, it said. So it might be more of a Kislev themed arena, you know, sort of like a Kislev themed map for people to play on for, you know, for one versus 3, or, you know, 4 versus what do you call it? You know, like a free for all. Our cargo holds has sprung a leak. Some of the booty has already been damaged, and our weapons and armor are now at risk too. How can we spring a leak? We're floating. We're a ghostly ship. It's ghost water. There is only so much space above deck, however, so which supplies should we try to save whilst the ship is being repaired? Minus 20 weapon strength and minus 10 armor. The armor really don't matter. Our armor is 0 anyway. We did have bonuses. At one point we had 25 armor because of bonuses we found at sea. No more though. They ran out. Okay, good. You're off the shore. And we can lightning strike. Good. Drong! Get up there.
Onward.
Do that.
Get it done.
Okay. Don't have any artillery, so we're just gonna have to be climbing over the walls. But that's not too much of a problem. We can attack the gates anyway. What's the biggest threat here? The Fey Enchantress does have magical attacks. Awakening of the Wood is magical. He also has Earthblood for healing. The Mist of the Lady is a bit worrisome. Favor of the Fey, that's only for a specific unit. Magic resistance is 25%, so she's not going to be taking as much damage from our attacks, because our attacks are all magical. Grail Guardians. They cause magical attacks. They're a threat. They're anti-infantry too, so they're going to be hard to take down. They don't have magic defense, though. They have plus 20% physical resistance, but that doesn't matter, because we don't deal physical damage. Most of our units don't, anyway. Blessed Field Trebuchet, that's magical attacks as well. The Paladin, actually, the Paladin doesn't have flaming attacks. I thought they did. And just nice little realm. That's all. Okay. Does the map have anything else on it? Or does it look different? Nope. It's just a basic siege map. There we go. We can build siege equipment, but The ghosts, we don't wait for no man. Or no one. We have a lot of artillery too. I don't think we've got anything which can attack the walls. Actually, I should look at that. I have a mod which gives wall attacker to a bunch of units, and I don't know whether the vampire codes get anything. Rotting Leviathans might get it. I'm not too sure. They would be able to tear the walls down, which would make them quite useful for us. I know giants can. That's partly why I got it, because a giant clubbing a wall down is a neat idea. Miners can also too for the dwarves, because I got the sub-mod version of this mod, which adds like the wall breaker to miners and some other units, which people might not necessarily want to have it with, but I went whole hog and I got it for all of them. Because I was interested to see how it will change dynamics. I have it, the mechanics and dynamics, that's what I was trying to say, changed the dynamics of some of the factions, but I haven't had too much play with the factions which would have easier access to these units. So I was playing as Azhag a bit, but I didn't get up to giants. Okay. We can what's it called? Vanguard deploy slightly. Aye. Okay. Do you have Full attacker? No, you don't.
I'll drink soon. Fleet captain!
Oh yeah, you're a rotting Promethean. So you can actually attack the walls because you're on a monstrous mount. And we have our Ancient Siren, a unique hero we get. Which is sort of a souped up banshee. And there we go. Okay. What am I going to want to do? We're just going to have to assail the walls. Don't waste your ammunition. The blessed field trebuchet. Oh, that hurts. Zombies, get up there. I like the Vampire Coast music. No, look at all the zombie ghosts just littering the battlefield.
Yes, master. Move! Yes! Get on it!
There's really not much point shooting the walls, lads. Bloated corpses, get up there.
Blood dispel!
Dickhead!
Take him on! He's got arrows stuck in him. So yes, our units may be ethereal, but they're not any better at fighting than basic zombies. Other than the magical attacks, which helps with, like... it helps with, damage dealing, but...
Vampire captain!
how are you going on the walls? 14%.
Enemies wild!
I want you to heal!
The gas
For the cannons and claw!
Nice spooky sound for the cursed... for the cursed slayer. Let's have a look. Yep, he's a big lad! He's the same size as a zombie. Ow!
landlubber! On way!
Okay. You zombies! Get up there! How's that wall going?
Fleet
Is it down yet? Ideally, we'd just be able to walk through the gates, but that would probably be a bit too spooky. Ooh. Spooky fog.
captain! Immediately!
It's a nice effect for that. Can we get a good shot of this? The ghosts appearing out of the fog. Perhaps they're all sort of clustered in on each other. That's pretty cool. Can we get a more dynamic attack from him? That's Vangheist there. Snip. Okay. I want you to climb the walls. We just need to envelop the walls with all of our units. You're actually... You don't... Do you deal magical damage? No. The bloated corpses are suicide units. They explode and deal heavy damage to anything caught nearby.
Midnight Raider.
Snip, snip.
Last thirst. Sea dead rocks. Go, move.
Corpse crew, bones and flesh. I need flesh.
Well, then get in there.
At your service!
All the peasants are cluttering up the entrance. Get him. Hack him to pieces. Where are those Grail Knights? There's the Grail Guardians. Okay. Your armor piercing. I'd like you to get in here. How are you going?
Meet Admiral!
Where are you, Drong? You can climb the wall. Whatever. That makes him tired, but eh.
Always crew.
Dusk and roar. Bam! Then Sartos and Grape Shot. It's not really good for taking out artillery. Not sun damage.
Eager to kill!
I'll see to it.
You just say hi. Well, hi yourself. Climb the walls.
Gunnery mob.
Get down there. There's a slaughtering for you to do.
Attack the earth! Let's settle some grudges! Sit out!
Come on. I just like punched someone. Splat. Okay, and you move over to here, because I want you to start dealing with these
Gunnery mob.
Bretonnian knights. Okay, are you all through yet? What are you doing over there? Oh, you're probably chasing the, You were chasing the, units I sent for you to attack, didn't I? Weren't you?
Let's just bleed for the club.
Get going!
Move in! Now, we do have anti-large, but again, as I said, they've got magical attacks.
Fleet captain!
You can't cast that on them. I have to wait until they're all up on the wall, so.
Always on way.
Get me close!
Okay.
Power and death!
Heal them.
Fleet captain!
Gunnery mob.
I'd like you to hold position. And shoot those knights in a realm, please.
Captain! Who's next?
Jimbo!
Campaign dogs move. Very well. By your word. Get lubber.
Get there.
Do the same!
We're attacking the paladin. They're not very accurate though, but that's why I moved my caster over there. And are you gonna be able to kill him yet? There you go.
Gunnery wide.
Master of the Great Drift!
Oh, you're not actually within range? Ow! Fine. Just charge him. Forget trying to be tactical. That hurt.
Orders!
That spell doesn't even really deal that much damage, but...
From the maelstrom!
Powder wet.
My cutlass first!
Powder wing.
Move up there.
Go!
Wait, that's... Okay, you and you. What are you doing? You silly zombies, you're making a pile of ghosts.
Yes.
Go on, blast those Grail Guardians. Yeah. That really didn't do anything versus them. I doubt about the same. Blub blub blub. Hey, look, it's a stinking corpse full of foul gases. Whey! Splat! Dead. Victory! Oh jeez, the Grail Guardians just broke. Oh, the one zombie pirate deckhand! Oh well. Whey! Boom! It is. Those bloated corpses are stupidly powerful. The problem is they have very little health, and if they get caught in combat at all, they just automatically explode. So, if they get caught by a unit on just on the edge, boom. But they're able to take out, as you saw, just an entire unit of Grail Guardians on their own, which is... Grail Guardians are pretty good. Anti-infantry, sort of cavalry designed to stay in combat. Uh, 185, 99, 150, 105, 104, 139, 60, 0, 17. It was all peasants. That's a pretty good tally. Drang's army suffered a lot of casualties, but nah. 121 kills for the Blessed Field Trebuchet. 60 kills for the Fey Enchantress. That was just from her casting spells. Oh, we got the Earthing Rod. Yeah, gained some XP. And we would have gotten some infamy as well. And what should I do? Sack. Raise. Establish a park code. Sack it. There we go. Sartosan Maprite. Someone with lifelong intimate knowledge of the seas and coasts and a little artistic flair can prove most useful. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item, plus 10%. Campaign movement range, plus 5%. Witchfinder General. At this rate, the Lady of the Lake is going to have to find another representative. Defeated the Fey Enchantress. Casualty replenished rate, plus 10%. Well, we just replenish even more faster now. Mission issued. The Riddles of Renald. We have another treasure. A great hoard. Treasure may be received. I am going to...
Admiral of the fleet.
Move... you into there. Occupy it.
Ahoy.
We may as well, because it's right there. We don't get any unique buildings for capturing a settlement. We can get salt pans, so we can get trade resources. Oh, slave pits and meat market, actually. Is that a new thing? No, no it's not. Okay, and we can't get any other units from here other than the normal ones. That's only with the Shade Wraith.
Blood kiss of the seas.
3, 2. Yep. Get the ship's wheel. Otherwise, how will we steer the ship? I want you to get that. And you can get... Faith Abandoned. Vampiric Corruption plus 3. Because we're fighting against Bretonnia. We also can recruit regiments of renown. We have the Lampreys Revenge. We can only recruit these on land, though. In regions we control. So, if you want to be able to recruit the regiments of renown, I don't think... You can't do so at sea. You have to do it in territory you've taken. So, that's actually got high upkeep. So I'm not actually going to get that, because that's going to put us in negative income. Let's get... Drown dead. Actually, no, get Curse of Years level 2. Jimbo Nut, you can get Black Powder level 2. Mary Vole, you can get Fleet-Footed level 3. Maggie Hodgesworth, Fog of the Damned level 2.
No prey, no pay.
And that should be about fine. You can recruit some more units, perhaps. Yeah, sure. Go. Okay, and you're at war with me. Carcassonne's at war with me. Stalia's at war with me. I'm just wondering whether I should move my army out of Brionne. Because the AI likes sending an army to siege it and then attacking your other army. I think we should be fine. He says, not really convincing himself. Krace and Khoskog get a military alliance with each other. Talabecland and Reichland get a military alliance with each other. Ooh, an ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? Was already pirate, but whatever. Yes, we get... Okay, it's this. Dark Elf Slavers or Exotic Goods Haulers for high reward. Bretonnia Merchants for a medium reward. Or Norscan Slavers, Raiders for a low reward, but they're the easiest. Bretonnia Merchants, since we're attacking Bretonnia. Curse of the Queen's Cannon! Legend has it that Harkon himself captured the Hellhammer, which provided this brutal piece of artillery. They say Bess is cursed, or more rightly, those victims caught in her crosshairs are the real cursed ones. So we can get Queen Bess, the cannon, from our right. Bretonian Merchants. 5,000 gold, 200 infamy. Franciscus Mercia. They're up there. Those sanctimonious sops in armour, the Bretonians have sent an envily defended convoy of merchant ships our way. Crow reckons they be heading to Araby, and by their sluggishness, I'd say they're carrying a goodly haul by those escorts. Let's strike now and take their riches for ourselves. Sure, if they come past Brionne, we'll be sure to lighten their load. Get cursed guns. So what's that do? Discouraged. Is that what it does? Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, that's on the bombers as well? All of our artillery. All of our ranged units. Okay. Discouraged is nice. For 10 seconds, minus 16 leadership. That's only in Vangheist's army, but that's pretty cool. Yes, and we could get some artillery now, couldn't we? Tell you what, I'm going to move Maggie Hodgesworth out.
En route.
You can go to Gunderdrak's army. I'm going to get rid of a unit of zombie deck gunners with handguns. Put you in there. And I am going to recruit... I'm actually going to get rid of another unit of handgunners. And... should I get rid of Maryvol and put her in the other army as well? -9 melee attack. Yes. I think so. I think Dreng's army is going to need the added aid. She has a bound spell which gives her 4 casts of Tide Call, which is very nice. So there. And I'll give you a mortar as well. And with that, I'm going to get... We've already got the lowered upkeep cost. So I think I'm going to get magazine. Okay. Dreng's army is in sore need of some more melee units. Get rid of one of you and one of you. And another one of you. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's nice having all the bombers, but they're not very good melee combatants. Though it would be funny having an army just to bomb chuckers. Explosions everywhere. Peace negotiated. The Dread Fleet at Aghole. Peace negotiated Wintertooth and the Rotblood tribe. And Aghole and the Manblight tribe. Okay. So because Dread Fleet declared peace with Aghole, we are no longer at war with Aghole either. So they're not a target we can aim for anymore. How much are those cannons going to cost us upkeep-wise? It's going to be fine. We'll still be in the positive. Dreng! What should I do with you? I get you to attack Bubali. They probably have a full stack over there. Hey! It's an army of the Dread Fleet. It's not headed by Count Noctilus, though. Is he around? No? No. Okay. I don't know what's happened. I haven't seen Count Noctilus yet. Yeah, whatever. Let's not worry about him. Okay. End turn again. We'll get those cannons, and then we'll probably send Vangheist to go deal with that. Or should I send Drang to deal with that Bretonnian fleet? It's a medium one. His army isn't necessarily best organized. We'll have to see. Oh! Pfft, hello! Helman Gorse, what are you doing here? I'm looking for corpses. Fine. Shouldn't you be in Sylvania? This is a known bug. The vampire counts are sending their armies to areas with high levels of dead, regardless of how far away they are. Or it's something like that. Which means that you often see, like, Vlad von Carstein all the way down in Kemri or Nehekara because there's a lot of dead there because of all the Tomb King's armies clashing together. But he'll sort of go there without defending his own territory. So hello, Helman Gorst, how's it going? Yeah, we don't actually see the number of dead counter. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, right, they're in these battle things now. They're not next to the settlements. That was a while ago, I just... to remind myself. Okay. Are those islands always there? Huh, interesting. I don't remember those. Anyway, Drong! Set sail! I like his ship. It's a pitted and scarred ironclad of the dwarves. Go have a look. How far do you have to move to raid? 50%. Okay, there are armies there. You have no magical attacks, nothing.
I will not.
Nothing, and you are a Lore of Life.
No prey, no pay.
You have Tower of the Enchantress. Your garrison is just a basic one. Fine. In turn. You have to watch out for Lothern possibly sending an army after Drong. If we lose Drong, it's not that big of a deal because he's immortal, so he'll just be wounded for a few turns, but the loss of the heroes with him would hurt more. So I'll try not to get him killed. Oh, hello! You're just marching towards my settlement because you saw that there was no one in it, aren't you? Maybe I should go for Bordelot. Crackerjack declares war on Midland. Okay. That's odd. Truthsayers of Albion and the Vanaheimlings declare peace. There's the Bretonnian merchants. I'm not too Ooh. Actually. Why's that gone up? Master. What? Grey herd come. Why have we got... What's it mean by master? Keep. As a vassal. Oh! As a vassal, you're required to pay a tribute each turn to your master. It's only 196. Okay. We've got a 911 coming in from the Pirate Cove here. How many more turns into another Pirate Cove? One more turn. Putting one in Bordelot might be good. Obdorf would probably be better. Ubersreich still held by Baston. Head back to Brion. Go there.
It is time.
Okay. I will get with you. Gutter Fighter. Actually, can I use one of my Lord's heroes on you to block your... Oh, the one time I want you to do something, Jimbo Nut, and you fail.
The throng is mustered. The wise plan.
Is he Bordelot? No, not yet.
Ready.
Well, I was trying to see whether we could see Bordelot or whether there was an army in it, but... Just sit there.
I'll take them down.
You failed at that, Jimbo. I asked you to block their army so I could attack it, but you failed. You failed me! There goes Icket Claw. There goes my desk lamp. He just raised Bilbali. Right, he hadn't done so earlier. And Bordello Fleet. Oh! The Dread Fleet declares peace on Bordello. Fine, okay. Safari declares war, attacks the Dread Fleet. Okay. I was going to attack Bordello. Doctors, what are you doing, mate? Could have had riches. Ah. I mean, it's nice not having to worry about diplomacy. Just like, you know, oh, what happens, happens. And that's interesting in its own way. Slavers of Nagrod. Sea legs. I am going to get, actually, block army on you. I can't attack Aquitaine anymore, because we're not at war with them. Go into here. Quenelles, we're still at war with Paraphon, though. Is there any, treasures over here? That one's in Athelloren, that one's all the way down there, and that one's all the way over there. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Bordello anymore. What's this right give us? Casualty replenishment and Queen Bess. Okay, end turn. I feel like I saw the Dreadfleet's army being led by Count Noctilus, but then it, with his ship, but then it changed to a normal ship. I'm not sure though, I didn't get a good look at it. Bordello declares war on Musalon. And the Crooked Moon's destroyed. Okay, I wonder who took them out. Leoness declares peace on Musalon. They really are just like swapping back and forth. Oh hello, there's that guy on his hippogriff. Cassian de Paravon. He has Knights of the Realm, Knights Errant, Pegasus Knights, and Royal Pegasus Knights with magical attacks. He's also got magical attacks. Drong, me mate.
Into war.
Out of Crace. Where are these Valley Bretonians? There, apparently. Can we see them in the diplomacy? No. They're not a proper faction. I was just wondering whether we could see on the map where their army is.
Blood and plunder.
You can get Drowned Dead. Actually, no. Get Gaze of Nagash. Being able to shoot some people out of the sky will be pretty good.
I'll order it.
And should I go and attack that army? He has force marched, so he can't actually escape us. Haha! You fell into my trap. Out of nowhere. Ghosts! Blah.
War and infamy.
All of our movement bonuses is quite good, though we do have a little less now because I moved the Ancient Cyrene out of our army. Ugh. Pardon me. So, army. A lot of cavalry. Wish I had some bloated corpses. But Vanguard deployment. We can shoot you as soon as we appear on the map. As soon as the battle starts. Cannons right up the wazoo. Okay. Lovely. Where's their Royal Pegasus Knights? Oh, there they are. Oh, look at this. Ethereal cannons. Oh, oh. Now, we can't control all their cavalry. This isn't, like, you know, instant win. Gives us a good advantage, though. But we're still going to have to sort of work for the battle. It's not going to be over instantly.
Fleet captain!
The Pegasus Knights have anti-large. You're on a large mount. This is kind of why I would like to be able to determine what mount they have at the beginning of a battle. It would be nice. And it would make having a mount more of a tactical choice than just get a mount because it's better. Usually. Okay, go there. And go here. Yes, also, we've got our abilities now. Refuse to die. I'm gonna have to remember to use that. And our cursed shot. Discouraged. Ooh, and our bombers. Bombers with discourage on their shots. Ah.
Fleet Admiral!
Jimbo! Jimbo, my man.
From Salt.
I don't really want you standing in front of the cannons. I always have bad memories of Napoleon and Empire Total War. Putting units in front of cannons in those games is a bad idea. You ever put your general in a nice position next to the artillery because it makes sense, and then he ends up getting killed by a cannonball because he was standing in front of the cannon when it went off? Yeah, it's not... You learn not to put them near the cannons pretty quickly after that. Oh, and the mortar. There we go. And there, and there. Okay. Stop battle! No, not them. Those. Boom! Look at those cannonballs. That's the quench... What's it called? The quench spell from the Lore of Light? Lore of High Magic? Soul Quench, yes. Okay, you're attacking them. Handgunners. Oh, they're going to go around there. Look at their precious knights fall to withering gunfire. Be hearties.
Fleet captain!
I don't know.
My cutlass burns!
Move back.
Fight! A curse on you!
Cannon, turn around. You, turn around. Jimbo, go over there. Shoot those knights. Refuse to die. It just looks so powerful. All the spectral shots smacking into them. Also, it's just breaking them because it's like, oh god! Oh, even the bombs! Even the bombs have, like, spectral effects on them. Kaboom! This is fun. Pew pew pew. Bam. I wonder whether for the impact shot for the cannonball, maybe you could use the shot effect for the screaming skull catapult, or the what's it called? Oh, the casket of souls for the vampire, for the Tomb Kings. Having like some spirits go whoa when it hits would be pretty cool. Oof. Maybe on the mortar for the casket of souls effect on the mortar, and the screaming skull catapult effect for the cannonballs. They just get hit by spectral cannonballs. Oh, look at that. And they're getting discouraged whenever they get hit by that. Oh, take cover. Wait, hang on. Do they have different abilities? Shade Wraith Mortar gets discouraged, -16. Shade Wraith Carronade gets... What's the take cover penalty from? Take cover, -10 seconds. Yeah, they've got 2 debuffs on that. Are they both applying? Attack by artillery. Discouraged by ability. Is take cover just from being attacked by artillery? No. Because that's not an ability. That's just like a minus to their leadership. That might... Don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that afterwards. Let me just... Because either it's something which I've managed to miss all this time, or perhaps the ability might be adding 2 things on. Okay. Because, well, I'm showcasing these mods, but I'm also like... You do sort of like... Checking over the mod for any... you know, any details and all that. So... 14 losses. I was slightly worried about that battle. That's just not fair. Those Pegasus Knights just got torn to shreds by our artillery and our ranged units. Just proud knights shot out of the sky by spectral fire. This is fun. I wonder though, as I said, we do have magical attacks, which is nice. However, going against dwarves, that would be a pain. Because they have magic defense across all their units. And the discourage effect is not going to mean as much against them. So, with refuse to die, it means that we would be able to last a bit better against them. And we've got healing on top of that. With that combination, oh man, we would be so difficult to kill. It's like hard to kill or refuse to die. So, you're immune to damage for like 20 seconds. Or we don't lose models for 20 seconds. So, I believe it would mean we take damage, but we don't lose models. So we could end up with a unit with 1 hit point for every model in it. Or if you know, it got to that, if the ability lasted that long. And then when it would wear off and they got hit, then units would just die. But coupled refuse to die with Invocation of the Heck, you wouldn't lose any models, and you'd just be able to heal them, and you wouldn't have to be gaining models back. Though it does heal and then gain models. A nice combination. Have it for have it refuse to die going for 20 seconds. After the 20 seconds is up, cast Invocation to Heck on the unit, keep them alive longer. You've got maybe a bit of downtime in between, then you just cast Refuse to Die again.
There is only my world.
Ransom captives. And he dead.
Overland.
Old age and treachery will always beat youth and exuberance. Defeated Cassion de Paravon. Speed 10% for all units.
Admiral of the
They're not fast. They're speed 29, but you're getting a speedy ghost army, kind of. I want to attack Quenelles.
yes.
It looks like Castle Carcassonne is having to deal with a bit of a beastman problem, so let's go to Quenelles.
Awaits.
What orders?
Drong, Grundadrak, what should I get on you? We have level 2 for that. That gives him Siege Attacker. Plus 100 experience per turn for all units. And plus 3 rank recruit for all units. I kind of want to get... No, we can't get Bombards. Because it requires one more turn surplus point. We just have to wait one more turn to get Bombards. And then we'll be able to get some artillery in your army. Actually, yeah, look at Steel Anchor, plus 80 experience gain per turn. So we could actually get 180 per turn, not counting any other heroes, which might give experience. We're going to have the best trained army of zombie pirates that the world has ever seen. I don't want to get Queen Bess in your army, but we don't have the income. Ugh, we're going to have to build a bit of a we're gonna have to build a bit of a land base.
An impressive ship, no doubt.
Oh, hello.
But
You're gonna want to trade.
Still outgun you.
Yep, you want trade. It is not in my nature to offer a treaty to a freebooting rival, but ends justifies these. Well, we're your vassals, so. Good, it seems you are not as stupid as you appear. I am seeing it could be a bit difficult if there's a faction which you're not at war with, and you want to deal with them, but the Dread Fleet doesn't declare war on them. Does the Dread Fleet count my strength as their strength? If I get a force and it, like, increases my standing in power in the game's terms, will the Dread Fleet feel more confident in declaring war on factions? Because the Dread Fleet doesn't tend to expand from the Maelstrom. I have seen them expand into Ulthuan, just to the north, and I have seen them take over Estalia sometimes, more when they were originally released, but they're not really doing much of anything at the moment. Azrael is... We've got a cluster of heroes around us. The Dreadfleet actually has a penalty, I think, to diplomatic relations with the vampire counts. Because he doesn't really like them, because he's sort of abandoned the on Carstines and all that.
I answer to clan and hold.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. Hello, it's Halfdir Tusktaker of the Truthsayers of Albion. He has Marauder Champions, Albion Sword Maidens, Marauder Berserkers, Marauder Hunters, Marauder Javelins, and Marauder Ice Wolf Chariots, and something else. Well, we can deal with that if they attack, though that's rather nicely trained.
The throng is mustered.
That's not a Bretonnian fleet, though. I was expecting a Bretonnian fleet there. Sail to the wreck. We should be able to deal with this. You have anti-large, Dreng. You'll be able to deal with a rotting leviathan, won't you? I gotta turn him into a slayer. Well, a proper slayer. It's actually kind of appropriate. He has no armor, being a slayer. That was a problem in Warhammer Online. How do you give slayers armor for their items when they lawfully don't wear any armor? They ended up giving them anklets and, like, braces. Or, yeah, anklets and bangles. Make up for their armor. Also belts. Sort of just more ostentatious clothing. It did look a little weird. We don't have Vanguard deployment. Boo! Or, yeah, Vanguard deployment. Go there. Go over there. Go there. Go there. And there. And bombers. The mad bombers what bomb at midnight. Go over there. And we have this bloated corpse. He can go ahead of the crew. Go there, and go there. No! What noise was that? I think he had... It sounds like he pulled a hamstring or something. They're gonna shoot the bloated corpse and it's gonna pop like a balloon. So yes, our army here is a spectral. Ah, sad times. But we have some Ezreal units, our Lord and our Ancient Cyrene. I like the storm effect around her, the lightning. Okay, where's their... There's their pole arms. Hello. Woohoo! Bam! Drang! Deal with that rotting leviathan. Hack! This is animated so well. Snip, snip. And whenever you get one, you just want to call it Mr. Krabs. And the noises.
Fleet captain! See dead one. Nuts. Corpse crew. Vampire captain.
Come on. Chuck some bombs on them. Oh! You took it down! Well done, lad.
Fleet captain. Going.
Hold my hordes together! And they're disintegrating. I think he's. I think the Lord's dead, mates. You stop chucking bombs. 4 deaths, 4 kills. Drang got, but one of them I'm pretty sure was that rotting leviathan. 149 kills for that one bloated corpse. Yes, 0 kills. 1 kill. 53 on the depth guard was pole arms, but they are a good unit. They're vampires, and they have the thirst, so they have regeneration when they're in melee. But they're in a low squad number. I didn't go for them with the bloated corpse, because I wanted to get rid of numbers rather than elite unit. Okay. Ransom to captives.
My skills.
I
Get 8,000 gold. That's as much as we'd get from the Bretonians. You can get replenished troops. Actually, no. Get Tide Call. Oh yeah, Mary Vol has Tide Call as well, doesn't she? I forgot that. Manslayer. We get bonuses when attacking against humans. Oh, we actually have 2. Holier than thou. And we're going to have to recruit... Wait, we get 6 ranks? For recruiting? What building? Hold on, I want to check this. Recruit rank, +3 for all units. Okay, yeah. And this is... Yeah, upkeep. Upkeep costs. Upkeep cost, tormented deathblow, ammunition. Is it a technology we have? Don't think I have. That gives recruit rank +2, but that's only for artillery. We don't have anything in there. We've only got upkeep reduction there and seascape artists there. Percussion caps, that doesn't do anything. So, okay. You've got a +3 recruit rank for all units on Biernos Wrath. We don't have any current bonuses up there. You have no other bonuses there. Tormented Slayer doesn't give any increase to recruit rank. Vangheist.
Admiral.
Passive ability, no. Confident, no. Ruined, no. Good Sea Captain, no. Sea Legs, no. Looter, no. I doubt you'd have something which would affect all armies. Recruit rank +1 for all units is on go on account. Okay, but that would put you up to 4. That would have put you up to 6. So we found another one, so that's 4. Yeah, +1. Do you have something? Confident, sea legs. No, you wouldn't have anything. You would only have things which would affect your own army. Jimbo Nut doesn't have anything either, I'm pretty sure. And that would, again, only affect his army. The army he's embedded in. What's this do? That doesn't increase the, recruitment rank. Upkeep minus 15 for all % for all units. Unlocks recruitment of ancient Siren and capacity plus 1 for Siren. You've got training. Army has an embedded hero. Yeah, that's fine. So what I'm wondering about is because he's getting them at he's recruiting them at unit rank 6, and I'm feeling like you should only be getting them at 4 at the max. Do we have anything over? Ooh, anything over here? No. No, do I want to get the artillery, actually? Or should I get another rank for the actual captains? The sea cabin. Yeah, I don't know why he's getting that. Wait, hang on. It's not because of this, is it? No, that's income from sacking settlements. We don't have another position there. I really got nothing here. I feel like I'm overlooking something simple. Scourge of the Sea, no. Salvage crews, no. We don't have any of these. We don't even have magazine. That's in 2 turns. Oh, is Infamy doing something with that? I don't think Infamy changes anything like that. Infamy's just... Infamy rank for the faction leader. No, that's just about getting the sea shanties. No, I don't know. I don't know. I was just wondering whether maybe something might be getting applied twice, but... And it's not because he's in flagship expansion, is it? Nope. Okay. Well, let's get sea cabin to get the upkeep reduction. At the moment, that's more important than getting cannons in his army. Oh, well, we march on Quenelles. And we could actually attack this straight out. Ooh, and it's this map. Yeah, know what? Sure. This is a fun map. And it's a unique one, so that's a bit more special. And we've got artillery, and a mortar, and we've got vanguard deployment. Oh, the bonuses just keep stacking up. We're going to be able to destroy all of the Bretonnians in their walls. Forget what I said about possibly having my units moving through walls because they're ghosts. Actually, don't forget that. That would still be fun, but overpowered. I don't know if you could actually do that. No units in the base game can move through walls. People thought that perhaps some units should be able to climb over walls without getting tied, like the Goblin Spider Riders. Should make sense. I think they had the ability to traverse walls and so on the tabletop. As the spiders being particularly dexterous at that and all, but... Okay. 21. Thank you, Renaud. Can we destroy that wall? Oh, it's indestructible. Yeah, we can't destroy their walls. Oh. Wait, we should be able to destroy them at least somewhere. Ow. Poops. Okay, well, we're going to have to break down the gate and fight them that way. Let's actually have a look at this map, because we've seen this map before, but it didn't actually have walls that time. And it has changed now with the additional walls. So... Or did we play it? I might have seen it on my own. I remember... No, I might have seen it on my own, because I was playing as Wood Elves at one point, and I sieged it with, Kurnos. No, not Kurnos. What's his name? The big green guy. Orion! Okay, so we've got a gate here with a moat around it. We've got these towers here. Right. Are these just arrow towers? That one's not a tower. This is. Ooh, that actually might shoot cannonballs. Another one there. This castle thing here. Last time they had a, yeah. This. This is a cannon tower, and it's overlooks the entire the lace tower. Poison. Really? It deals poison attacks? Has holes, not cannons, from which rotten carcasses are launched, and inside there are 8 trebuchets, and if a peasant says they're cannons, the city guard will explain it clearly for him. Okay. So they're not cannons, they're trebuchet, and they shoot cattle. Okay. I'm glad we got that sorted. Where should I attack? This is a nice position, though. They could just fire down at any units here, and it's a narrow bridge, too. Here. I like all the roads out here, too. Gives, like, some farmland area. And over here. It's not really a weak way to attack. This is the shortest, but... Again, this. Which we could climb over. Where's a good hill? Right here.
Always cruel.
Okay, me hotties. Line up. We welcome some more of these pious Bretonians into the fold of the Shade Wraith. And they will serve for eternity. Oh. And the bombers. And the artillery. Okay. Put you on stand ground. Guard mode. Guard mode. That's just in case I want to give them a target. I don't want them chasing the target everywhere. Okay. Attack the lace tower, actually.
There's the target.
Bones and flesh. Yum. Sea prey.
Because I want to destroy that tower. Boom! Wait, what? Not within range? Or are you having difficulty aiming it? I think you're having difficulty aiming for it. You can't shoot over the shoot over the wall, can you? You can place... You can't place two ladders there. You can only place one here and one here. You can place two there. And you can place two there. But you can only place one along here. Our cannon shot is just hitting the crenellations. Forget it. Stop it, lads. You're just wasting your ammunition. Ooh. Gate's broken. Snip, snip. Well, yeah, you caught a cannonball. Boom. I do like the look of the ghosts, though. Reminds me of the ghosts from Lord of the Rings. Snip, snip. Ow! Don't hurt my crab! I call him Mr. Pinchy. Uh-oh. I sent a realm! They're anti-large. Retreat!
Yes, sir.
Can you actually put a ladder over there? I suppose you can. Pity the gunners can't use the ladders to get on the walls. Hello. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. Did you just kill him? You did. Well done. I missed that. Oh, he just hacked someone off their horse. Two more horses down. Another two. A cannonball just went through the gate. Cannons. Stop that. The mortar can still fire though. Yeah, they put a cap on how many units you can heal with the invocation of the heck. I think you can only heal 3 units at a time with it now. Ooh. Poke. I think he just got killed by a cow. And shooting exploding cows. Oh, there goes another one. Well, they're hitting their own units. There goes another one. That is stupid. They're actually hurting their own units more than they are hurting ours, so... Keep firing cows away. Oh no! Frank! Damn it!
Fleet Admiral!
Fafesh Lafesh! fish, the fish. Oh.
Ahoy!
Get in here.
Onwards! Moving!
Stupid cows.
Fleet Admiral!
Oh, they're destroying their houses as well with cows. Come on, people live there. Don't they have to pick a cow out of the roof?
Midnight Raider.
Now, I have to remember that the, what's it called, refuse to die doesn't make them better at fighting, it just stops them from dying. Okay, if we stand here, we should be able to take that tower.
I'm here!
Ooh,
Orders, Fleet Master!
there's the Grail Knights.
And it will be!
Yeah, I don't want you going there.
Fleet Captain.
Okay, you two. March down this way. Hey, we've taken over the Lace Tower. Hit those knights with a little beef. Hope they like beef.
Fleet Admiral!
No, actually. Halt, stop. I pressed the wrong key. No! Mortars. Fire! Oh, they flee. Pew! Oh, good shot. Oh. It's just getting sniped by cows. It just shoots cows all over the place. A pity it doesn't leave stink clouds like they did in Medieval 2. Ooh, right there, please. Wow.
Get me close.
No, the knights are getting away. They're escaping the cows. Stop moving. Now we're destroying the city. I like that there is destruction of the buildings. It's a little understated though. Okay. Well, that was fun. 98 losses. In a siege battle, of all things. With just a mass of zombies. And those Grail Knights just disgrace all of them. They didn't even commit to battle. And then they lost a number of the numbers. Then they just lost a few of their numbers to dead cows. It was a bit of a problem not being able to destroy the walls on that map, though. You have to go through the gates. You can still climb over the walls. And mortars make it better, but... Okay. Go. And sack it.
This place.
We could raise it for, infamy.
I'll see it burn.
Sack it.
Follow Admiral.
The infamy is tempting. And we want to spend infamy to get more lords. Because we need 1,000 for any new lords which we may want to get. And we can only get 4. So... we also want more infamy for our Oh, what's it called? For our mission objective? Which apparently gives us a bonus with it or something. It says something like it spawns a fleet of an army of the Dread Fleet next to our main force. Which it sounds interesting. I assume we can't control it. It might be like a fire army. Maybe. Kind of hope not. Wire Brayherds are, Wire armies of Brayherds are unpredictable. Okay. On you, I want to give you... Do I want to have you on a Rotting Promethean? You're not really stuck in melee, so I don't really want you to. Get Blacker Powder. And you can get... Do I want to start going for Hornswaggle? Taunt. Sure. Get Monkey Jacket. Gives you a bit of a ward save. 5% ward save. And Vangheist. We can get Ring of Von Zyke. Vangheist took the Archmage Albrectus von Zyke's magical ring before kicking the Archmage overboard into the chaos-corrupted waters. The ring is a powerful magical artifact that gives its bearer access to a small portion of light magic. Character aura and leadership +5, melee defense +5, magic resistance 10%, enemy hero action success chance -10%, and bound spell Ring of Von Zyke, which it says it stops an enemy from moving, so I assume it's a net of Amintok, which is quite nice. There's only magical items, so sure we'll get that. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have magical cutlasses or something, but don't need to have magic items everywhere. There really probably is not that much lore about the character. I believe he was just created for Dreadfleet, and that's about it. So you've got you would have extremely limited lore base it all off of. Are you looking for a fight?
Refused.
For clan honor.
Could I take you?
By the king's command.
What have you got? Armor piercing. These are anti-infantry. That's anti-infantry. It's got Sunder armor. That's ranged. Those are anti-large, ranged, and that's an Ice Wolf chariot. We should be able to. I mean, our zombies are a bit weakened, but range's pretty good. Got a lot of ranged.
The throng is mustered.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to auto-resolve it. There we go.
Fresh body.
We get an amount of money. What do I want on this? Get the assimilate captives.
The clan and
There we go.
hold.
I want you to actually... We're not at war with you. And I don't think you can declare war on me without going to war with my parent faction, so we should be safe here. Get replenished troops bonus. Drong. Do you have any unique unique things down here? You get Miner's Instinct. I did check whether they get the Underway. Ghost Fleet. Rebooter. Lightning Strike. Alert. Living Ship. Foaming and Preservative. Flag. What's that mean? Casualty replenishment rate plus 30% for Lord's army. Oh. That just means he heals faster, I suppose. It's kind of an odd way to word it, but in the context of the game, I suppose it makes sense, because healing on a campaign map is casualty replenishment, even though it's not really like he's gaining casualties back. Let's see. Level 10 for extra powder. I don't want to get this. What else is useful up here, actually? The upkeep reduction, black flag. Would I want to get stand your ground, or would I just want to get... He's yellow tree is what I want, primarily, so... And you can get... There. Get that. Officer slots available. Hey, we can put Drong in the officer's position. Let's see. We can put him in any of them except for the Fleet Secretary and Fleet Enforcement. Fleet Sailing Admiral. Income from all buildings plus 10%. All provinces, yeah. Right cost minus 30%. Yeah. Recruitment cost minus 15%. Pretty good. Pirate crew growth plus 10%. All armies faction wide. That's pretty nice. 10% research rate. Okay. Construction cost reduction. Fleet Beastmaster. Okay, I'm not using any of those units. Fleet Gunnery Master. Right. That's for all ranged. Fleet Warrant Admiral. Casualty replenishment. Leadership buff. And melee defense. I'm going to put you as the Fleet's Engineer. Okay, so you're going to replenish your, you're going to increase in, your growth is going to be higher. All of our growth is going to be higher, actually. Force march down to Debrion. There we go. We've got 32 corruption here. Okay. You ever seen that Bretonnian merchant fleet? I want the booty. They're just sending all the heroes after me. Oh, did we see the Bretonnian fleet? Oh, there. No, that's not it. That's, Bordello. Egil Styrbjorn. He's over there. The Van der Heimlings. We're not at war with you, though. Flaming attacks. Anti-infantry. Magazine. Because running out of shot during a violent seaborne action is not an option. What do we want next? Clean your paws. Leaving residue inside a cannon between battles is a surefire way of blowing yourself up. A good maintenance schedule guards against this. Also, cleaning up, you know, crabs and barnacles and so on would probably be good practice as well. Don't really want to get any of this because it would run counter to the theme which we've got going on. I would like to get maybe some Sirens in the army. Because those are ethereal. The Morgul Haunter is kind of ethereal. It looks spooky. what would we be getting over here? Moonraker? Winter Magic starting. Necrofex Colossus. Composite Hull. Or Steel Anchor. Oh, let's get the Ship's Hold. If you're good, you'll run out of pockets very quickly.
Sea dog.
Okay, so you're just sitting around here. I'm going to sail you back down here.
Into war.
How much infamy do we have? 1,000. Oh, there's the merchant fleet.
I am a lord of Bretonnia.
What is it?
Never.
Foot squires, men-at-arms, peasant bowmen with fire arrows, 3 Grail Knight units, 2 mounted yeoman archers, and blessed field trebuchet, and Franciscus Mercier, who does not have magical attacks. Okay, okay. Do these hand cannons have, anti-large? No. I thought they did. Okay. Was that Nakai the Wanderer? I mean, it makes sense. Wandering is in his name. I need more pirate codes. Are you just sitting around next to me, or are you, like, looking to hero action me? Midland and Hochland declare a military alliance. Wisseland declares war on Sylvania. Kislev declares war on the Wintertooth. And the Bretonnia merchants move a bit further south. Oh, we actually went up in infamy? Count Noctilus is... wow. 443. Jeez, Noctilus, what are you doing? I think their army's been defeated again. I can't see their force anywhere. Now that's just sad. Okay.
I must keep my holy vow.
You can attack them.
Do you take me for a churl?
Beards in belts.
Actually, don't get too close, because they'll probably retreat when we attack them. I want you to get Tiller. A basic arrangement that enables crude steering, but isn't ideal if you want to make swift maneuvers.
Serve for eternity.
Okay. Go and attack
Boarding hooks.
Franciscus Mercier. Hello, Bretonians. Eastern Straits of the Great Ocean. Terrain, shallow seas.
Prey comes. Fight.
Sure. Again, the same as when I was playing as, what's it called? When I was playing as the trolls. I'm sort of wanting to play the battles myself, just so that we do better, casualties-wise. Because my units are a lot of chaff, I don't know whether the game would recognize that they are... well, the game wouldn't be using the abilities I have, I don't think, and it would probably just count them as zombies, so we'd take a lot more casualties if I auto-resolved than we would if I played the battle. We certainly would be taking more casualties than just 7 deaths. Nice. Okay, where's the hill? Mortar here. Cannons there. Cannons that way. Mortar, go there. Jimbo Nut, go there. You lot, arrange yourself like this. Actually, kind of go like this. You go there. This arrangement will be 2, and you stand ground. We'll all go like this. Bombers. I don't want them to charge my bombers, really. Go there. Go there. Okay, so we do this. Do that. Stand ground. That. That. Stand ground. Stand ground. Excellent. Okay. Hard to kill! Or refuse to die. Not hard to kill. That actually would also prevent the friendly fire.
Fleet captain! Power and death!
Sea magic.
Oh, you're too far away for that. Yeah, it's a net of Avatar.
Captain!
Move up further. How'd you take damage? Oh, maybe the cannons hit you? Eh, whatever.
Fleet admiral.
Fleet captain!
No!
Fleet captain!
The zombies! Ah, that didn't go too badly.
Vangheist.
Pew 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 pew. Uh-oh. Get out of their firing range. And he was hit by a spectral cannonball. What's our speed? Yeah, 29. Bam!
Gunnery mob.
Dead! Went pop. Oh, this is a high elf island. Sure. Okay. Close victory. 242 losses. Well, the Grail Knights did do a fair number on us. They charged some of my units and I didn't use refuse to die on them in time. Also, we lost a few to friendly fire, I'm pretty sure. don't see how. I mean, I don't think they were that close to cannons. Maybe it was from the trebuchet? Might have been. I keep thinking it should say Captain Vangheist, not just Vangheist. Wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, I've got that spelled right.
I am your master.
Money.
Go.
Ooh, ship's colors. How many of them have we sunk now? Is anyone counting? Can any of you count? Attribute causes fear, causes terror. Well, all of our units cause fear already, but causing terror on a unit's pretty good. You lot get that.
Exchange them for Admiral of the Fleet.
We get the loot from them?
Plotting a course.
Hey, we do! 5,200. That's not the guy we killed, but that's because it just changed, because we killed Franciscus Mercier. Superior Admiral. Stromfels can try to land us on those rocks, but he'll fail.
Admiral of
Sorry.
the Fleet.
Attack them again.
Right.
Auto resolve. Oh, we lost a unit of zombies.
Their value lies outside.
Get some more ransom captives. And they're destroyed. Viper Killer. Loyalty is an unknown concept to some. Such treachery always finds its punishment in due course. Achieved victory over rogue armies multiple times. That's okay. It's alright.
Setting sail.
Nothing major, but... Wow, did you see... Look at our replenishment in this region we own. That is crazy. Powder Monkey. Powder Monkey. Wait, hang on. I kind of want to give you Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss shot gives him, like, I think 3 projectiles, is it? Per shot. It's sort of like the hand cannons. But he gets a range penalty to it. But you can get rid of the range penalty by getting it up to level 3. Get that. But I think it would still just be less accurate. Also, would it be dealing all the damage in one shot? I assume it would be splitting it amongst the 3. Magical reserves. And Vangheist, we can get the Eternal Curse. Thank you for putting me over here, game. We should get Sea Dogs level 10. And also combing and preservatives. Yeah, because it switched it over, I can't remove the point which I just put in. Whatever. Get them. Do I want to replace you with something else? No. Because animated hulks aren't ethereal. Okay. Could actually recruit another lord, couldn't I? Oh, we'd have to research it. Yeah, I could. Yeah, what's the time? Sure. I am going to get the next lord. Khoskog, the Count of Beasts. A Strigoi vampire that leads a pirate band of ghouls and other monstrous beasts aboard the ship Wuthen Zorn, bound to Count Noctilus's will after Khoskog and his crew mistakenly decided to attack one of the cities that the Bloody Reaver was rampaging through. He gets a bunch of bonuses for Crypt Ghouls, Crypt Horrors, Deck Droppers, Scurvy Dogs, and Terrorgeist units. And he... Yep. Sure. So we'll get Khoskog. Having another lord will be nice. We'll be able to get to see what he has. And I'll probably call it for the night. Talabekland confederated into Reichland. Bordello and Paravon get a military alliance with each other. That mean that I'm at war with Bordello? No, because Paravon was at war with me before they declared the military alliance. So, you don't go to war with all the factions with a faction you military ally with. Sword of Cain rests. I wonder where Helman Gorst has gone. He was probably killed.
I have no equal.
Yep. Khoskog, the counter beasts. Vangheist. Oh, right, yes, we need population surplus. 4. Right, so we'll suppose I'll have to wait 2 more turns for that? Too bad. We'll just sit around here for a bit. 2 armies right next to each other. Get Arcane Conduit.
For clan honor.
Jeez, yeah, look at that replenishment. Oh. Glorious. You can get Whipstaff, though. And... clean your boars. Which is what we were getting before. Oh. Yolanda Lemachel. Or Marachel. You're gonna take Brion from me.
It is forbidden.
We could... full speed there. Yeah, sure, why not? He's one cool ship. I was looking at the model for it, and the model's really nice. It's got the Shade Wraith being held aloft by a cloud of ghosts as it sails above the sea. And paint jobs make it look really nice. I like the ones which make it look ethereal. There's some paint jobs which are nice, which paint it like it's wood. But I kind of like the idea that even the ship's just a big spirit rather than the rotting remnants, which is pretty cool still. All the heroes come back. Sword of Cain. Yep, and one more turn after this and we'll be able to get the other lord. I am going to get here. Salt! Am I? No. Let's get... Down growth here, like... turns... Let's get Vampire Corruption. We'll cause trouble for everyone. Though we already are, but... it's only in this region. Carcassonne's suffering from it.
Moving.
They head on. Oh, hello. What's that name? Kill Dillon. Hi, elves.
The throng is mustered.
Those bloody pointy ears. Bloody Elgie. Sirene's Call. Would that stack was discouraged? It dropped people's leadership by like 12. Is that 16 points? Yeah, 12, 16, and 8. Okay, one more turn, and then we'll recruit Khoskog, and then we'll have a look at him, and then I'll call it for the night. Or Warhammer 2 Total War. Though I am enjoying this. Don't want to go for another 3 hours or so like I did last night. Reichland. Declares war on the Ugma tribe. Dreadfleet declares peace with the Deadwood Sentinels. Okay. Well, we haven't fought them for ages, so that's a fine decision. I feel like we should raise a whole bunch of areas just so that Dreadfleet has a chance to take some. You know, sort of pave the way for them. There you get strict. And we can recruit our lord. Khoskog, the Count of Beasts. I'm actually going to move you out of the settlement. Okay. Khoskog, Count of Beasts. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's got a, he's got like a seaweed-looking cape on him, as opposed to the normal fur cape. Okay. Khoskog, the Count of Beasts. Read that. Don't have any items to give him. Don't have any swords to give him. Well, we have the earthing rod. But that's not useful. Actually, it would be. He has lore of vampires. So, what does he have? The hunger. Sure. Grave eaters. Actually, let's start at the top. Death Shriek Terrorgeist. He gets that as a mount. That's nice. Bestial Monstrosity. Hit points plus 15%. Missile resistance 10%. What's his stats, actually? 75 melee attack. Poison. 15 armor. 70 leadership. 50 speed. 50 melee defense. 410 weapon strength. He's not ethereal because he's not a ghost. He's a vampire. Causes fear, encourage, undead, crumbling, regeneration, disintegrating. It's interesting disintegrating is in between those two. And invocation of Nehek. Okay. Bestial force. Bonus versus large plus 10, weapon strength plus 15. I'm not going to be able to tell whether some of these are just from base Strigoi lords because Strigoi Ghoul Kings, because I don't recruit those often at all. That's fine. Master Kidnapper. Casualty captured post battle. Okay, that's nice. Lucky Charms. Hunger. Grave Eater. Feed on the rotting flesh of the buried dead and grow strong. Melee attack plus 10 and physical resistance 10%. For crypt ghouls. The ravening beasts. The darkness within us all. Given free reign to lust and gorge eternally. Weapon strength plus 15% for crypt horrors and charge bonus plus 15 for crypt horrors. Time of arising. Rise, my friends, rise. Flesh and blood has its place, but spirit is the prize, valued above all others. Melee attack plus 10 for deck droppers, scurvy dogs, and terrorgeists, and melee defense plus 10. Monstrosities of the sea. Khoskog and his ghoulish crew sail through seas of blood, launching nighttime raids on ships and coastal towns, dragging screaming meat back onto their ship for future meals. That's a nice portrait you've painted there. Recruit rank plus 2 for crypt ghouls, crypt horrors, deck droppers, scurvy dogs, and terrorgeists. Casualty replenishment rate plus 20%, and recruitment duration -1. Walking death. So powerful was the unholy presence of Khoskog that mere mortals are forced to flee in dread and terror. Passive ability constant around self, -11 melee attack and -8 leadership. Nice. Infinite hatred. Rog! Plus 10 melee attack. Devastating charge, Dark Knight, Beguile, Quick Blood, Bloodlust, Master Strike, Curse, Revenant, Supernatural Horror, Blade Shield, Fury of Khoskog. This is different. Khoskog enters the melee as he has always done in centuries past with a savage and unstoppable bloodlust. He won't stop until all his enemies lie dead on the ground. For 33 seconds, plus 40% armor piercing damage and perfect vigor. Invocation of Heck. That he gets Command of the Unliving, which is a unique spell the Strigoi Ghoul Kings get, which summons either a unit of crypt ghouls or crypt horrors if you overcast it. Soul Blight, Doom and Darkness. Oh, right. So he gets Invocation of the Heck, Curse of Undeath, but he also gets Spirit Leech, which is a Law of Death spell. Gaze and a Gash, Soul Blight, and Doom and Darkness. That's nice. I like these spells. Earthing, Magical Reserves, and Diviner. Okay, so he doesn't get a Arcane Conduit. Or a Supremacy. Yep. Creatures of the Night. Reanimated Marksman. I think this is just going to be pretty much the same. Magical Animus. Sure, plus 16 leadership. March, yep. Hardened by Death. Undeath. Insurgent, yep, that seems pretty normal. The Restless Dead, Undying Horde, Sea Dogs, Ancient Cunning, go on account. Lightning Strike is the normal, Garland Glamour, Living Ship, Eternal Warden, and Black Flag. Okay. And what buildings do you get? Ooh, you get a 3-level building. The Witend Zorn. The Witend Zorn is a safe heaven to everyone, as long as you remember who is the captain of the ship. I feel like Safe Haven would be better than Safe Heaven. And also it might be good to have who is captain of the ship. You remember who is captain of the ship, or who is captain of this ship, rather than who is the captain of the ship, because the two does sort of make it feel a little awkward. Pardon me. Feel free to ignore any of my grammatical niggles. It's very minor stuff. So the first level, casualty replenishment rate plus 5%, upkeep reduction, crit ghouls, fellbats, and scurvy dogs. That's the same text as the other thing, plus 10%, upkeep minus 20%, deck drummers, deck bombers, deck droppers, handguns, and crypt horrors. It's nice that we get crypt horrors. Is their icon actually different? I think it is. I think they have a blue background for the Vampire Coast. That's nice. A little step which isn't needed. Oh, the crypt horrors have aquatic. Do they? The aquatic down here. But apparently the ghouls, yeah, the crit ghouls have aquatic as well. These have aquatic. Wait, do they list aquatic as a movement bonus down here? How's aquatic usually listed? I thought it was listed as an ability down here, or it was like Strider or something. Okay, well they have aquatic. That's nice. Scurvy dogs don't have aquatic. They normally? No. Fine. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay, but that's nice. Crit ghouls and crit horrors have aquatic. That just means that they can move through water a bit more easily. And this. That's the same text again. That's not a criticism. Stating it. Casualty replenishment rate plus 15%, upkeep minus 30% for crypt horrors, crit ghouls, blah blah blah, and Death Shriek Terrorgeist, which we can get over here. Well, but because this building gives us the upkeep reduction, it's in our interest to get it from here rather than this. This is what makes our army themed. Okay. And I don't think that doesn't do anything different. Nope. Cool.
Stirs the currents.
You're gonna have to go in. You can't actually go into a stance, so we'll just recruit all of the undead we can and suffer a deficit. We're gonna have to raid Carcassonne. You go over here.
Using guild routes.
Yeah, sure. Can you actually use the underway? No, you can't. Okay. So it's just he has the ability to, he just gets, like, bonuses to, intercepting. He doesn't actually, he's not actually able to move through the underway. Did he have another ability which gave him that? Because there was Miner's Instinct. Lord of the Deep. Okay. So I suppose that's really okay. So the first leadership one is if we manage to intercept a subterranean army. The other one would come into play if we attacked an army which had just moved through the underway, and they were still in the stance afterwards. I suppose. Okay. Right. Got that sorted. Sure. So, how are we looking at the moment?
No.
Oh, Belinar the Wise is coming for us. We are at war with Safri. There's Bilbali and Lupio Sunscryer. Are they getting attacked by,
No.
Aminar? I don't know. What's that? Something weird's going on. How's it looking over here? Is there any other odd like things going on? Because I've been completely ignoring what's it called? Diplomacy, because it's irrelevant to us for the moment, so. Wait, what? Okay, you've got an aversion of -20, other is -3, and you dislike I had past treaties with Bordello. It's only one. But I can't help if I have treaties with Bordello, because you're the one who determines them. Paravon, Trucedes of Albion, Estalia, Carcassonne, Safri, Calador, Lothern. Let's see. Bohemond is at war with Musalon and Skull Smashers.
You know who I am.
Adelhard de Leonis is at war with Khoskog. I think that's kind of normal. You're at war with Marienburg.
Valiant Lord.
Chilfoy de Artois is at war with the Barrow Legion.
Honor before glory.
You're at war with the same. Paravon is at war with us and Tolson. Carcassonne is at war with Torgavan, us and Tolson. Deadwood Sentinels aren't at war with anyone. Karankar isn't at war with anyone. Karak Nor is at war with Arguillan. Karak Ziflin is at war with Skull Smashers Barrow. Yeah, oh, you're at war with the Empire. You're at war with Talia, blah blah blah. Kathik is at war with Leoness, Rotblood Tribe, and Lothern. Safri is at war with Rotblood Tribe and us.
I serve the
Grace, Rotblood Tribe. That's because they start. Rotblood Tribe have a settlement here. Calador is at war with us. You're at war with us.
Northman.
Aghole, you're at war with Nagarond.
Well,
And the Heimlings, blah blah. Estalia, us and Scryer.
Empire.
Middenland, you are at war with Krakadrak and Wintertooth.
Sigma's
Marienburg is at war with Ugma Tribe and Karol.
What?
Reichland. Greenskins, Ugma Tribe, Sylvania.
I am ready.
Usalon. You're at war with Clan Rictus. They're all the way over here. Sure. And Clark Carond. There. Are you sending your, like, army over there? And Exiles in the Heck. They're over here. Yeah, he must have sent his army over here. Fine. Whatever.
It is night.
Blood Dragons. Widrioth and Whistleland. That makes sense. Widrioth is just here. And it's just there. Barrow Legion. I'm checking this mostly to see whether there's anything odd. Mootland's still around. Van Angrund, Golden Order, Reichland. Yeah. And... Yep. There's nothing else really odd. And I can't see much anyway, because I can't go further inland, since there's no ocean there. Oh, hello. I'm so very addicted to Anno 1602 right now, to the point I extend getting food. I have to be careful. I've never really looked at any of those at the at any of the Anno games, if they're the ones I'm thinking of. Actually have a look before I finish this up. Anno 1602. They're like trade management type games, aren't they? Yeah. Right. You bought it off GOG earlier this week. It was on sale, perhaps still is. I think I've seen a playthrough of one of the later ones, one of the 3D ones, and it looked interesting. Very buggy from what I remember, but the people playing it were having fun. I think it was one of the Anno games. Might have been another game. Oh, hang on, no, I think that was, I think it was like the Guild. Yeah, I think it was the Guild 2, which I was watching. Rather than Anno series. That seemed quite silly. You were able to like have you had your family and you would plot and get people into positions in the town, and I think you could like overthrow other people and all this scheming and all that. Do own the original CD, but I had crashing issues with it. So far, no crashes with the GOG one. That is a benefit to getting the GOG versions. They do a pretty good job of making them compatible on recent computers. So I do have Shadow of the Horned Rat, which has some issues with getting it running properly. I think I've fixed them, but I can't remember what the issue exactly was now. It's an odd quirk with the game. It doesn't like things running in the background or something when you're running it. So it's a bit temperamental as to whether it works properly or not, but also the legwork is done in the process of getting it right. Anyway, let's see. I'll save the game here. How far have we gone? Turn 33 to turn 53. That is 20 turns. I can count. That's pretty good. So, yes. We have raided and plundered along Bretonnia. Perhaps not as much as I thought we would, but because we can't declare war on factions, we're kind of at a, kind of helpless. I've been building up my other army. So, yeah. We took Brion. Next time we'll probably take Castle Carcassonne. And I don't know. Go through Estalia or go further inland? It depends whether Count Noctilus stays at war with them. I suspect, actually, come to think of it, because the AI usually tries to get peace when they're getting badly beaten. So if we siege Castle Carcassonne, they will probably reach out to the Dread Fleet to get peace, and I don't know whether they'd accept it or not, because they tend to be pretty easy for peace, so they might accept it, which would make it difficult to wipe out factions. But I don't know. I don't know how the AI would react in that situation, because it's not me making the decision. I just have to rely on the AI. The Galleon's graveyard's still around. I don't know what their armies are doing. I suspect they're struggling because they can't raise the undead at sea, but... oh, anyway. Way to save. Exit to main menu. And that will be it for Warhammer 2 to War for tonight. A little bit. Oh well. But yes. So I'll thank you very much for joining me for this part of Vangheist Revenge. I hope you join me for the next one. I'm enjoying this a lot. I will stop the recording here.